Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Cad's Football Talk. United are in crisis, aka water is wet. No, how you guys doing? Right? So what are we getting into today? Is it still going to be doing that jolting thing? No, it looks like the camera's being kind of smooth-ish. I think I'm not sure. Anyway, okay. So I want to talk about for Tuesday's evening show. Obviously during the international break, there's not a lot going on currently, so I hate international break. It's just boring, isn't it? I'm only interested when the Euros or the World Cup's actually on. All the pre-games. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Do you watch England play? I watch a couple games, just because I'm interested to see Thomas Tuchel's team and how they're playing. But aside from that, what are you supposed to do? I mean, you get to the weekend, you finish work, and then, it's Premier League. So what am I supposed to do with myself? You know what I mean? Walk the dog, speak to my missus. I don't know. But yeah, so the international break sucks. I'm not a huge fan of it, but, hey ho, it's part and parcel of the process, isn't it? So whatever. I just think there's too many going on. Come on, man. It's like one every 3 games, you know what I mean? Chill out. I've had enough, son. Can't wait for December's games, where they all just kind of flood in. I say that. I'm excited for it, only if United win a lot of them. Otherwise, it's just a painful December, isn't it? But as United fans, we are in pain constantly, so we're kind of getting a bit numb to it, Anyway, right. I'm going off on a bit of a tangent. So I want to talk about Kobbie Mainoo. Obviously, reports are saying that, Napoli, Newcastle, maybe can't remember who else was it. Was it Forest? Maybe must be some other team. Maybe. Anyway, I know for sure Newcastle and Napoli are. Maybe Chelsea. I think maybe might be the other one. But yeah. And obviously Toby Mainoo, Toby Maguire, Spider-Man. Kobbie Mainoo was actually going to go in January. He put in a request just to go out on loan. Wanted to stay with Man United. Just wanted to get game time because it's the World Cup year coming up, and obviously, he needs to play, and he can't seem to get time in this Amorim 14th place. No, we're 10th now. 10th place Amorim team. He just doesn't rate him, which is, I don't know what. I'm on the lines of thinking that if a manager doesn't think that Kobbie Mainoo's worth having in the team, then I'm not too sure about the manager, because I see some fans saying, which everyone's entitled to their own opinion, saying that he hasn't really shown anything to be put into the team, and whenever he does come on, he doesn't exactly wow. But I can't forget what he did for us in that year, that FA Cup year, the year that he got into the England squad, played one of the best players in the final. I mean, you can't. I'm sorry, but that is quality that you can't ignore. And someone else will gladly have him at Chelsea, a Newcastle, a Napoli, and he will go there and do well. Of course, Rasmus Højlund's obviously doing well because he's got De Bruyne passing in the ball, and every other football team except Man United are all about facilitating the forward players, whereas United's all about losing. So, So on that note, I've hurt my own feelings again. So they're all about facilitating the forward players. Clubs like Napoli, Chelsea, Newcastle, and I just think personally that I don't want Kobbie Mainoo to go. And I want to know your guys' opinions and what you feel. Please get, as this channel's just started, as this channel's just growing, I will be bringing you up to date with, the news. I follow, obviously, all of the journalists, Pletty Gold, Laurie Whitwell, Manchester Evening News, Fabrizio Romano, what's the other guy called? What's the other guy, the English guy who's basically who works for the Athletic. Anyway, so I'll keep you updated on what's new and what's coming on this channel. And obviously, as it grows, we'll be able to do live streams and actually communicate properly. But I've grown one channel, as you can see. So we'll get the 100k plaque on the other side for Cad's Football Talks. I've done it once. I can do it again. Took me 13 months to get the first plaque from starting, but that was during lockdown, so it was a different time, and more people were at home watching my videos. So it was, I think I got fortunate in that sense. But I'm really passionate about football, and obviously, I'm going to be uploading a video every day, probably it's like 8 o'clock in the evenings, kind of thing, because it just works around my lifestyle at the minute. And and just want to talk about football. Basically, this is what I want the channel to be: a place where we can come and talk about football, vent. That's what fan pages are, isn't it? Like-minded people who are fans of football and specific teams, and we can come on and really just sort of let off the steam or let off the excitement if we've just won. That's what I want this place to be, and just a place full of different personalities coming together who all have the same love. Especially in the world today, fucking shit's going. You're being pulled left and right, fucking upside down everywhere. So this place is where we come together with one true passion of football. So I'm excited to see where the channel goes and where it grows. So yeah, like I said, swearing, we swerved off topic there. Let me know, Kobbie Mainoo, stay or leave. I'm really interested to hear your opinions, guys. I think I want him to stay. I want him to have game time. I want him to play in the World Cup. I understand why he wants to leave. I can't argue with it. I just think that if Ruben, mate, he puts Bruno in the midfield, and he picks Ugarte over Minoo, and brother, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. You know what I mean? And I'm not player power is whatever term. I don't even like using that shit. Player power, crap, all of that. I'm just a fan. But I can see. I know when a good player's in our squad, and we shouldn't let him go, and we should play him. But let me know what you guys think. Anyway, maybe you guys have a different opinion. Maybe you think Mainoo could go. Maybe you're not asked. But that's what this channel is about. So, looking forward to more conversations, daily check-in videos, and I'll be here every night. And I think we just hit 18 subscribers. I think we hit 8, in 2 days. I was like, 8 subscribers in 2 days, bloody hell! So that's amazing. Even if I do have a channel that's nearly 190,000 subscribers, there's no better way to re-humble yourself than start another one. In a completely different format as well, reaction videos and football content. I got no subscribers on my other channel that probably have any interest in football, because they're all from, they're music fans from all over the world. So here we are, starting again, making another channel. But I really enjoy this, and it's a place that I can come on and talk about football and everything else too. One thing I did want to mention as well is, did you see the little cheeky 5-4-1 or the 4-4-2 that we got into against Sunderland? I was watching the game back on the highlights, and I was just like, oh, I was doing bits, And we didn't press up so quickly. We weren't high pressing. We were kind of not sitting back, but kind of holding the line at the halfway line, waiting to sort of get those second balls or waiting to intercept. I thought that was a really smart play that time around. So hopefully we can see more of that, and maybe that was at Ruben Amorim switching up his tactics. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys have had a good evening. It is Tuesday. If you're working, whatever it is, you know what I mean. It's Hump Day tomorrow, as they call it here in England. We're going to get through it, and I would say can't wait for the Premier League this weekend, but there's fuck all on. So, probably just go to the pub and watch highlights on my phone. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in a bit.